The price of crude oil reached a 32-month high after Brent crude rose by some 0.6% to over $73 a barrel. Prices of crude has increased consistently for the fourth session and projected to reach $80. The rise in crude oil prices are expected to further increase petrol and diesel prices, which are already high.
The rising prices of crude oil can be attributed to demand and supply, the coronavirus vaccine rollout, and resumption of various economic activities across the world. The hopes of further recovery has boosted demand for crude oil. However, supply has been short as oil-producing countries with drastic cuts from 2020. OPEC is having some barrels held. A senior oil production specialist with Petroleum Development Oman, Dr. Yusuf Suleimana, says the price surge could worsen with the vibrancy of the Chinese economy picking up.
If the demand side is robust and OPEC is unwilling to release quantums of barrels that will be able to counterbalance this robustness in demand, prices will keep going. We have the pockets of lockdown almost like, easing up. And then the fact that OPEC is still lackadaisic in releasing barrels to the market, and then we have this upsurge in the openings of the economies. I think the demand is just trying to double up and overtake the supply. What would have counterbalanced this would have been, OPEC releasing barrels. Their interest is to maximize profitability and recoup whatever they lost in the first quarter of last year up to now. And they are doing just that.
The consistent increase in the prices of crude oil could lead to upward adjustment in petroleum prices at the local pumps.
Goldman Sachs projection of $80 now is almost looking like a reality, because as we see it now, we're having a 74 with that kind of deregulation system in our part of the world that works only when oil prices are going up. Definitely going to have direct impact on the pumps. And if something is not done, as in balancing downside in terms of our pumps, definitely we're going to be seeing more prices going up at the pumps as in Ghana.
Dr. Yusuf Suleimana urged the National Petroleum Authority to activate the stabilization mechanism to cushion consumers.